After a certain point, all of the dailies get sent down here. So if you want to do most of these dailies, you have to do it prior to um, the destruction of Vale. Awesome.
That's still recharging. I can cast that. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can cast that. That's still recharging. I can cast that. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can cast that. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can cast that. That's still recharging.
Oh. Damn it. I forgot it was my group, not theirs. Ooh, that's insane. It's a 300% XP boost. Though it doesn't work for characters above 84. I should actually head back to camp and get the new dailies.
You seek to trade? We are done. Speak, Wakener.
Corvin has told me of his findings. There's enormous amber deposits sitting at the bottom of the Lake of Stars. Fortunately, a hostile Sorok tribe lives at the edge of the lake and revere the amber as their own. Allow us to enter the territory easily. Go south to the lake, kill the misplaced Sorok, so we can more easily harvest nearby amber. The amber sustained me as I slept, but I felt its power drain over time. If you had not awakened me when you did, I fear I would have soon slipped into eternal sleep. When we discovered the Shah influence at Capri Czar, I'd hoped the corruption could still be cleansed. Fortunately, the Galaxy Council has confirmed that the Shah fears corruption is deep-seated, continues to spread. This out observes some of the local wildlife consumed by an unnamed terror. The Shah can warp and twist its victims into imaginable horrors. Must stop the corruption before it becomes worse. Seek out Shah-infected horror-scale scorpids. Eliminate them. The Sorok of the Lake of Stars take their orders from their skill ward. A vicious, merciless leader guards his territory fiercely. If we can eliminate the leader, then we can gain access to the enormous amber lode beneath the lake. Go. The leader gives his orders from his underground dwelling at the southern edge of the lake. Far to the south, the swarm breeds weapons of destruction. Enormous, nearly unbreakable amber scorpions. Like all other creatures, they are subject to manipulation, but unlike other creatures, they have not yet submitted to my mind control. Fears that further research is necessary before I can dominate them for our own purposes. I must study their brains, and you must retrieve some specimens for me. Take the sonic emitter. I found it quite effective against the beasts. As Korvac grows, he will require equal parts discipline and reward. I lack no shortage of discipline. Lack no shortage? It's a double negative. It's a positive. But our supply of meat is almost empty. To the south, you'll find turtles roaming north of the Lake of Stars and Caprizar. Hunt them. Korvac likes the taste of their
We are
flesh.
done.
Okay, let's steer clear of that lake for the moment and go awaken this other guy. Hmm. Do I really need to have some of those swim speed enhancers on me? This shit is tedious. Thankfully it doesn't happen much. I'll grab you. Not sure how good you are, but I'll grab you nonetheless. Awesome. Awesome. Bloodseeker's. No, he's sick. Scare, the Bloodseeker has returned. Ugh. Yes, Klaxiva. What does Council command? Sky hears, Skier obeys.
There is
The
much
hunger.
to be done.
They'd said it would be fierce, but I didn't expect anything like this. Strange to feel so weak.
Preserve the
I'd say we need less talking and more fighting. Food, I must have food. In my time, the meat of the starfish brought not only strength but also clarity of mind. This is what I must eat. Bring this to me from the nearby shallows. Wait much longer and I'll devour you instead.
You
In my living years as greatest warrior of the swarm, help me regain my strength and I shall show you. I smell the salt sea nearby, and where you find the sea, you'll find briny clackers. Bring me their tails, I must feast upon their flesh.
kill swiftly.
Pieces for the weak.
You
A warrior is not ready for battle until he tastes the blood of his enemies. So too weak to hunt, so he must go in my stead. The blood of the fiercest predators will do. I smell their presence in the waters outside this cave. Bring this to me, then perhaps you shall see why they call me the Bloodseeker.
preserve the cycle.
Ton of these like doodad names. Normally they do a better job of hiding it. Alto blood. It's just things here.
I can cast that.
Mark of Skier. Water breathing and increased swim speed.
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharged. I'm out of range. I can't cast that.
Symbiotic subsistence.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Weird.
I need to get
Interesting sound effect.
That's still
No
recharged.
benefit for fighting the crabs.
I can't cast that. That's still recharged. That spell isn't ready yet. It's too far away. I can't cast that. That's still recharged. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that. That spell isn't ready yet.
It's like a demented Goofy.
I need to get closer.
Goofy mixed with something else.
Cast that. That's
Gosh! Gosh, Mickey!
I can't cast that. That's still recharged.
Not his Gorsh, but once I've heard him like crying out in pain or something.
I can't cast that. It's too far away. That's still recharged.
So what should I talk about? Pass the time of doing these quests.
That spell isn't ready yet.
I'm not sure.
I can't cast that. That's still recharged. I can't cast that. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that. That's still recharged.
And to answer their question, what's the best WoW race? Draenei.
Still recharged.
When they were in Burning Crusade, you provided a 1% hit boost to everyone in your raid. That was nerfed in Wrath of the Lich King, because it was so powerful, to just providing 1% hit buff to just the Draenei. That was later on nerfed yet again to just providing an inherent stat boost to the Draenei. So, first two iterations are more powerful. First two iterations are more powerful, but beyond that, they also come with an innate heal, and they're just generally nice. So, very nice.
It's too far away.
Sorok.
I need to get closer.
My elbow. Where's my phone? Maria, the post Empress is shit. I could go with that. It's bad. Okay. It's typical. Starts off as typical, um, unrespected, uh, woman
I'm out of range.
being taken advantage of by her husband. She
I can't cast that yet.
she's an Empress.
Still
Oh,
recharging.
that glitch is still here. Whoops. Um, she's an Empress. He's after taking a mistress, and well, she's trying to keep everything running. He's just kind of enjoying himself. He eventually makes moves to have her declared a traitor, her family killed, and he goes to kill her. But a guy she had helped in the past turns up. A dangerous mercenary king. He was able to rally enough mercs together to actually found their own country. Which isn't... No, it's kind of crazy, but at the same time, apparently, there was a fair few countries in Europe that made their living off the merc trade. So it's just kind of changing the order around. They weren't mercs to begin with, but they made their living from being mercs. The country made its living by selling it, renting its army out to mercs forming a country and then renting themselves out afterwards. But he turns up to call in a death and takes her as the payment because she needed to be saved. And so, so far so good. She's really not in a good place after everything that's happened and tries to kill herself. He stops it, and then he changes course, where he instead throws her to the wolves. He sends her to a mine, puts her on onto a team where she will be abused by the other workers, and just leaves her. The other workers outright try and lock her out in the cold so she'll die, and just because I guess he did provide a guard to keep an eye on her, that's the only reason she didn't die.
I need to get closer.
But he loves her.
Cast that yet.
So it's again another abusive lead, and it's just like I'm pretty broad reading in my taste, but like I've read plenty of romances aimed at women, but even I have my limits. I don't get their love affair with abusive men. I like my romance. I like the romantic interest to actually care for the person and not just claim they do. Not have it merely be an informed trait. If you don't get what I mean by that. Okay, let's say I tell you, this character is a good person. Now, you never see them be a good person on screen. Whenever they're on screen, they're probably brutalizing someone that doesn't need to be brutalized. They're being a shitbag in one way or the other. You never see them be actually a good person. But I will tell you insistently that they are. remember someone arguing that, you know, Law and Order SVU, those characters would count as that. I haven't really seen the show, but the bits I've heard about it certainly seem to be the case.
I need to get close.
The characters apparently do a ton of terrible things, and they're just generally terrible people, but you're meant to cheer for them because the writers tell you so.
Cast that. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready. I can't cast that. That spell isn't ready. Yeah. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Cast that.
Like, the writers tell you they're the good guys, so even when they, you know, do a lot of bad things, it's fine. They're the good guys.
I'm out of range. That spell
Like, I
isn't ready.
think I remember someone claiming that in one episode they wanted to illegally drug a guy or refuse him his medications, and the show painted this as a good thing, and it his doctor and the team's doctor siding against him as him, you know, being a traitor. And, you know, doing a bad thing. For the fact he wasn't signing up for illegally drugging a guy or tampering with his, you know, medication or otherwise. I can't quite remember what it was meant to be. Like I said, I never watched the show. I don't really have an interest in it. I just remember hearing about this and just being like, my God, these are all terrible people. Or like, let's say you have a character and they're meant to be smart, but, well, they just act like an idiot the whole time. Them being smart would then be a informed trait, where the audience is told they're smart, but they never actually show it. It kind of, like, remember Watson in Elementary? I remember feeling in season 1 her being smart was an informed trait. I can't comment on the later seasons, but I remember feeling that for the first season. Because, like, Sherlock was clearly just trying to get a rise out of her the whole time. Just saying shit to provoke her, and she just falls for it, you know, straight-faced. Seriously? Dickish. Just immediately lose the buff because I got closer to the guy.
Speak.
In order to survive, you must find. Surprisingly meaty. The juice of starfish will clear my mind. Yes, give it here. Well done, Wake. I don't have the quest to do this, but at least mean I can actually you know, turn in my quests without being interrupted again. Send the blood heals and grants haste to movement speed while killing an enemy while in Salt Scale Grotto. But yeah, I remember feeling it was an informed trait for her, because she was just falling for his like minor provocations very easily. And something else, I can't remember what it was. I remember talking about it, I think around Legion time. So it's been quite a while. remember I was actually in the Barrens, I believe I was talking about it. But I can't remember, was that on an alt, or did I wander over there to kill the Corcron, or what?
You will prove useful.
So, you know, that's all I can remember of it. I may have been on an alt, I could have been on Durakar, or maybe I was on Palanai fighting Corcron. I have no idea. I just remember I was there. Um, so yeah, informed trade. I can't remember where I was going with this. Um, but you often see it like a character's meant to be smart, but they're meant to be smarter than the order. It's kind of hard to write someone smarter than yourself. So the character ends up coming off as an idiot all the same, and their smarts are just something being told to you. So I just can't remember where this was going. Oh yeah, so saying about Maria, the deposed empress, the love that the other guy had for her, at least so far, seemed to just be an informed trait, because he sent her there to fucking die. Peace is for the weak. So yeah, I did not enjoy that manhwa. No. Like, I've read plenty of things aimed at guys, aimed at girls, even fuck a few yaoi. But no. There's actually no, I remember reading one yaoi, and it was just like, you know, there's the like older guy, the more masculine guy is the dom, and the dom in this one manhwa was a fucking bitch, and I mean glass-jawed weakling. He gets up from his desk. He doesn't like the guy for reasons, like the guy's kind of being nepotism into the company, and you know it's reasonable he doesn't like him. Main guy sees it, you know, says it himself. It's reasonable. He doesn't really want to be there either, but his sister clearly has something in mind, but she's not telling him shit. He doesn't even get to speak to her. He's finding it out through a subordinate of hers. So, but they're having this tense meeting, and the guy gets up from his desk, walks over and grabs his face, and is like looking into him. And the guy goes to swat his hand away, and the guy starts whining at him. Only I get to touch, you don't touch me. And he's just acting like a fucking child, but you're meant to see him as some like sexy older guy, you know. No, he just sounds like a whiny bitch. I want to drown him in the fucking pool over there. Just, you know, hold him under. You know, maybe when he, you know, develops gills, I'll let him up. I don't remember what the thing was called. I just... Ugh. It was fucking obnoxious. I've much work to do. Sooner I can fight, sooner I can return to the council. This plump, juicy meat has a slightly salty taste. Excellent. This will vanquish my... excellent. This shall give me the strength to vanquish my foes. By drinking the blood of your enemies, you can acquire their strength. Burning with rage. Yes, this will do. I'm afraid that I wet my hands with Sarek blood while you're away. I'm sorry, but I cannot help myself. I cannot help myself. Now watch them attack me. Pitiful. Do they think to take vengeance for their foe, and do they come to challenge me? I who've won 100 wars, I who stood alone against thousands, and still shouted for my enemies to come. No, these Sarok will crumble before me like paper before the flame. I shall show you my might, Wakener. Fight alongside me and see. Here they come.
For the galaxy.
Ah yes, Wakener. Let the sons of blood fill you with new strength.
Spell isn't ready.
What is this buff? It's a taste of what they give. Haste and movement speed. Hmm. It's not bad. Would it replace the mind control or the AoE? For weaklings, fools, you cannot stand before the Bloodseeker. Just a bit longer, Awakener. They're on their last legs. Thank you, I was getting bored.
It's too far away.
Swarmborn, filthy muck-eaters. You defile our grotto, you will not escape.
I'm out of range.
Over here, bitch.
I need to get closer. I can't cast that.
I'm now tired. Brr, brr, brr.
Spell isn't ready. Spell isn't ready. Yeah.
Yes, Wakener.
Did not say my wings were swift. You move most slowly, Wakener.
You are
Well done, Wakener.
expendable.
Let's take a while longer to quench my blade's thirst. Me tell the others of my return, but I believe my swift wings will bear me to Calaxy Vast before you. It only spawns over here. I wish I could grab it. It'd be possibly a good thing for me right now. Meh. Oh well.